y ya entramos. Pero no vimos en letra pequeñita que ponía hasta las 9 de la noche.
Y eran
las 2 de la mañana.
Uy,
no sé cuánto pagamos, pero €1 seguro que no. No estuvo bien, o sea, estuvo bien. Se gasta mucho para lo que es, pero bien. Creo que para empezar le compensó. Y para María pues también, y María también, bueno, en general bien, se puede decir que bien. Streamer Manager, Pepe. ¿Por qué tienes esa movida que yo no tengo?
no sé por qué. La verdad, lo ignoro. ¿Por qué
Exacto,
será?
porque te reconocen estos que eres... Le dijiste que eras streamer a los de Liches.
Claro, medida alta, si no, ¿cómo crees que salgo ahí?
Estás a otro nivel.
¿Te crees que ellos son así?
Que son listos. Joder, macho.
Kuartillo.
Tengo que cambiar mis contraseñas.
No, ¿por qué?
Porque una chica que estuvo, que trabaja con Breo, que me insistió mucho en que quedásemos para comer todos, que venía desde Coruña. Pues una chica que trabaja con Breo nos bajó del aeropuerto porque Zara le ponía el taxi. Entonces dijo, bueno, pues vengo solo, bajo con nosotros y tal, así no tienes que pagar. Pero tenía que acceder al ordenador y no tenía datos, no sé qué. Entonces le dejé lo mítico esto de compartir red, no sé qué. Y la hija puta se me hizo mi contraseña. Y después me la encuentro, me sé tu contraseña. Y yo, perdona, sí, esta está. Y yo,
¿Y tú te sabes algo de ella? ¿Sus datos? ¿Su nombre?
la tengo, o sea, la sé quién es.
Bien.
La podemos crujir.
Vale. Bueno, ya estamos haciendo streaming.
¿En castellano? ¿Es hoy?
No.
Joder.
¿Quieres hacerlo en castellano?
¿No dijiste que eran los 1500?
¿Y cuánto llevamos?
1500.
1398. No, todavía no es.
Okay, then we have to speak in English.
Switch to English. Okay. So, here we are. Here we are.
We are alive. Or death. ¿Estamos alive or death?
We're alive, I think. Oh, Kuro is in the... I didn't see the chat yet. Hello, Adibus. Hello, Kuro. John. GM Kuartillo is with us today. Kuartillo?
Kuartillo. Yeah, we understand.
Yes, he's here. We need to invent, to come up with something for GM. What is GM? What does GM stand for? In your case. Gandul Master, I don't know. Something.
Screaming, grito in Spanish. Grito master.
Grito Master. No, but
Nah,
I think it has to be an English word. Grandmaster. Ganja Master. Ganja?
Ganga style.
Ganja? What is Ganja, Kuro?
Eso, Ganga style, no? The Indian guy.
Yeah.
No,
but
North Korea or South Korea.
North Korea. North Korea?
I don't know.
No.
Anyway. I don't know.
GM is short for International Master. How to get such titles? How did you get it?
I don't know. I don't understand this. The how to get such title.
Yeah, how did you get the title, the GM title? What did you do to get it?
I was last week in Tata Steel.
You were in Tata Steel?
Yeah, playing a lot.
You played some casual games with the field and you you crashed them all and said, newbies. And they decided to give you the title.
Yeah, I defeat...
that's very likely.
I defeat Carlsen.
You defeated Carlsen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and after that...
At which game? Just to know. Hey, Rogan. That's Ganjaman. Oh, but we're not gonna play YouTube now. No. Nope. I'm still thinking on the G. Giant Master. That's bigger than Grandmaster. Really, so you have to take part in Title Arena Tournament.
This is the tournament
No, the titled arena, you need to be titled. So if you have a title, you can do it. You can take part. If not, you can only take part in the warm-up for title arena, which I've done sometimes. Okay, what are we going to do today? Besides coming up with something for GM.
I'm exhausted. Maybe we can make... Oh, sorry. I need to reset my brain to speak English.
Okay.
Maybe we can solve one puzzle, and after that, whatever you want to play, or
okay,
or maybe
puzzle of the day.
Yeah, puzzle of the day. No, I solved it. Yes.
Ah, you already solved it.
Yeah.
Wait, I think I have a view for this, for tactics.
I solved it yet.
You solved it already. Okay.
Yeah, this morning. This morning.
Wait, it didn't load properly. I think now you can. I think now you can.
No?
Yeah. Oh, you're sacrificing the queen. You crazy man. Okay, now continue training. We can do a proper puzzle.
Oh. Oh.
All right. I want to see Pepe GM Kuartillo, where Kuartillo is down a queen to make it fair. Ah, Pepe versus GM Kuartillo. Not sure if that's fair.
In fact, we play me against you.
Oh, in an arena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chess 960, maybe.
Chess 960 arena, yeah, the other day.
You crashed me very hard.
Yeah, I did my best.
Yeah. No,
okay, you can solve this one, I think.
Or not. I am exhausted.
Kuartillo just needs to stop pretending to be a beginner. Now everyone knows it's already Kuartillo. You're no longer a...
Yeah. I had to change my strategy.
Yeah. No one believes you anymore.
Oh.
Okay, how many legal moves do you have in this position?
Oof, a lot of, eh?
A lot of, I don't think.
A lot of. I have. I think.
How many? Say a number? 2, okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, only those.
You go here, maybe.
Oh, tell Barbara to stop talking, please.
Mute.
Mute.
Mute or mute? How
mute.
Mute is the right spelling. Mute.
The right pronouncing, I think. Yeah. But I'm not sure.
If I go to h7, maybe he tried to. Maybe. Okay. You suppose we go here? Did you solve it in your mind yet?
Already, yes.
Yeah.
Yet is for negatives and already for affirmative.
Like the coach of Barcelona, siempre negativo, nunca positivo.
Siempre negativa, nunca positiva. Yeah. He was Dutch.
Yeah.
So he had that accent.
Yeah.
The same accent as Kudo has.
Van Gaal?
Luis Van Gaal. Yeah. Yes, I already solved it. Or you could say, didn't you solve it yet?
Oh, come on.
In negative.
Chess.
Cool. You know what cool means in Dutch?
Cool.
Cool is, this is the first part of his name, Kudo. This is pronounced Ku. But it's also an animal, this word. Ku is... I'm learning Dutch.
Yeah, I know it.
I
know it.
He was there. Oh, you were there when we talked about that. So you should know what that word means.
I watch you while you are starting to learn.
You watch me, but you didn't pay attention to me.
No, my screen was... no,
He was there with the word soup too.
I watched you during 5 minutes, and after that it's okay. It's enough for me. That is hard.
Okay, Ku is this big white animal with black...
Straight.
No, that's a zebra. It's a cow. It's a cow.
Ah, okay. It's a cow. See, cow.
Okay, there's...
This is the right move or not, Pepe?
Of course, that's the right move. But the only reason because for that to be the right move is the other is a losing move. And that's what you should see on the spot. Why King f7 is losing.
Okay. And after that?
After that, the puzzle is done, probably. Well, okay.
Okay, I have to recap.
Yeah. All right.
15 points.
Yeah, but I was cheating. You asked me, and I told you the solution.
15 points, Pepe.
What you need to see is what's wrong with this move. Now, you tell me how white wins here. And you should see it because it's
clear.
Forcing moves. Forcing move. You the first move you should consider here.
Check, huh?
Yeah. Which one? White wins because black leaves the game, comes back and resigns.
I don't know. Well, what?
Okay, the most forcing one is this one.
Yeah, but after that, takes and again.
And white is a piece up.
Okay.
White is a piece up. And it's forced. Because after this check, we can only take or put the king on e7.
Yeah, but
which is even worse.
I was calculating if I was calculating the other line in plan take and to take and repeat the check. I was thinking about
no, but there's
what happened.
There's no reason if you can win a piece. There's no reason to do this because there's no checkmate.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Piece up. Always excuses. Yeah, always excuses. I was thinking about.
No.
I wasn't. Could have said always excuses.
He's your friend. He's your friend.
He's your friend too. Come on.
Okay.
Next.
Like, did you see sometime the program called Next?
Oh yeah. I was thinking in the movie Next, but
what movie?
Wasn't that Denzel Washington movie called Next?
I don't know. I don't know.
Or maybe it's a different name. No, but I know I know the TV show you said. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah.
It's great.
Hey, Johanna.
Hello.
Welcome. Maybe Kuartillo wants to try to solve it. Oh, I was coaching yesterday when they were playing it. I'm missing some stuff. It became a really nice tactic puzzle. Kudo is talking about a puzzle.
But Kudo is...
I hope it's not the one that he showed me the other day. Enjoying some crazy house. Oh, I'm jealous. Yeah, I see she's playing. We're doing some tactics. We're enjoying some tactics here, aren't we?
Yeah, but I need to warm up. My brain is slow.
Kudo is sharing a puzzle with us.
Okay. In Lichess or in another website?
Is it Kuartillo level, Kudo?
A good question. This is a good question.
It should be Kuartillo's level. Okay. Then we can do it.
Near is...
Do you want to do that first or this first?
19, Pepe.
Yeah, with my help in the previous puzzle. You cheated. You asked me instead of solving it. Do you want to do Kudo's puzzle or this?
We can try with this.
Okay. So we copy the Feng code. We go to Tools, Board Editor, or Import Game Board Editor, I guess. We paste the Feng here. And continue analysis board, analysis board. And now I can probably go back to here. Yes. So this was from their game. It became crazy but didn't see it. Someone's game. Hey Goku, what's up? Alright, white to play and win.
White to play and win. In one move or more?
Oh, come on, white to play and win. In one move. In the number of moves you need, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess in 5. Well, actually after the first move, black probably resigns.
Maybe. Check. No?
You can move the pieces. We're in analysis board.
Yeah, but I am trying to solve it like...
Okay.
No?
Okay.
We can do like... Okay.
Who has a lung infection? Is that you, Kudo? Do you have a lung infection? Okay, so let's say King A8. Oh.
I need to move.
Yeah. Get better, man. You're gonna be fine.
No, I know it is a stupid move, but...
No, I'm talking to Kudo. You're not gonna be fine.
Ah.
Okay, let's say the queen moves somewhere. Queen. Material is strange. Queen E6. Bishop A6 checks it. I know, Kudo. I'm just exploring the line with Kuartillo.
This is not... I understand this is not the right line.
No, it's not. But maybe it helps you understand something about the position. Or maybe it doesn't.
I hate you, Pepe.
No, but
sometimes I hate you.
This is what you...
So hard.
This is what you should do in your mind when you're trying to find a solution, explore lines. So we're doing that. It's nothing wrong with exploring the wrong lines. It's part of the it's part of the task.
Oh, come on. Ah.
So that knight is attacked and you cannot move it. That's a problem.
Yeah.
There's a very obvious pattern. Okay, I like that move. Well, if... Ooh. Okay, King B7. Bishop D4.
Oh, spin.
King B8.
No, it doesn't work.
It does work.
Does work.
I think it does work. Queen takes bishop.
Rook, no?
Yeah. Rook A1. I think this line also works. I think there are many lines that work for white here, and this is one of them. Maybe black had something better. I mean, it's unstoppable, the checkmate on a8, isn't it?
Yeah, but maybe okay, because the only check you have is with the rook, no? And I
Yeah,
take it.
and you're gonna be 2 pieces up, and probably you can go back to do the checkmate anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
So this line works. Maybe there was something different for black, like for example, okay, there's nothing better than bishop d4, I'm sure. And here...
Is that knight...
there was king c8, yeah. Okay.
Is that check with the knight?
Don't check with the knight, it's perfect.
Okay.
I'm trying to find a resource for black different than what we did. And here, of course, king a8 is terrible. So the only alternative is here, instead of taking the rook,
doesn't take.
King c8. But of course, this is also... It's the same, right? After rook a8.
Oh, maybe we can... No?
Well, that's interesting. I want...
Check with that.
Yeah,
you can stop with that.
Like if you stop it, then there's bishop a6 and knight c6 mate. Queen h3, rook d7.
No?
Bishop a6.
Bishop a6.
And it's mate next move.
Yeah.
If king d8, rook a8 is mate. If king there, knight c6 is mate.
Here, no.
No, knight c6 is mate. This is checkmate. And if king d8, rook a8 is mate. So queen h3 is a good idea to stop the king from escaping. And if king b8, of course, knight c6 is mate also. So yeah, queen h3 wins on the spot also. So yeah, this is a winning line. I'm assuming it's not the only winning line, however. But anyway, if other lines work, it's not important because you found one that works. And as someone said, you only need one win per game.
But only one.
But most importantly, if let's say you see that this works and this works, for example, let's say knight c6 works. I'm not sure if it works or not. Probably doesn't work after a5 or some crazy idea. But this is not a forcing move. It's forcing because you're attacking rook, you're attacking queen, you're threatening mate, but the check is much more forcing.
Yeah.
So if you find a really forcing line that wins, go for it. Don't.
If you use the features of training here on lichess, you can find this pattern of checkmate.
Which one?
With the rook open and after close and close with the queen.
Yeah. The problem here is this.
But the idea of the pattern of the check.
But okay, we did this. For example, another line that probably works is this one.
With the rook.
Check and check. And rook a8 is going to be mate. This is the one I saw the first time I saw the puzzle.
Okay.
When I said checkmate in 5, I calculated this line and I inserted this move to make it 5 and not 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think many lines win here. As long as you find one that is checkmate, perfect.
I always try to find out 2 different checkmate.
Okay, if you have plenty of time in your clock and you're like, okay, I'm gonna find all the checkmates that are in the position, and then you choose the most beautiful one.
I say the other guy, what do you want? The first one, the second, the third?
That's mean. No, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I know.
Also, if you have, let's say you find 6 different checkmates, and one of them doesn't start with check, then be careful.
Okay.
It could be
know the force.
It could be the most beautiful, and it can also be your most likely blunder.
I think Star Wars create Chess. The force may be with you.
May the force be with you.
Yeah.
I did a pick with that for Joanna.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do another puzzle.
Come on. No, please, we need to know force mates and choose the most funny one. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. We need to know what the computer thinks about this. No, we don't need to know that. First, we usually don't need to know what the computer thinks. And if any, in that case, the computer would explode. It would say like something between plus 60 and mating 5. Something between that.
Yeah. Okay. Forcing move, Pepe. Where is the forcing move?
You tell me. You're black, by the way.
Okay. If we follow our pattern, or
Do you know all chess openings with names?
of course.
What a question. Yeah, of course Kuartillo knows. I know many, but Kuartillo knows all of them.
Yeah.
He's very cultivated.
And if I don't know it, I create it. No problem.
If it has no name, you...
Yeah, I put the name.
Okay, that's a forcing move.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, but no.
It has some problems.
Yeah.
Some drawbacks. I'm assuming you had an idea after he takes the pawn. He can take two different ways. That's one of the problems.
A lot of arrows.
Okay.
We can.
Any other idea? Knight g6. That's another idea.
Not a good idea, but one idea.
Why not?
Rook 8.
Isn't it difficult to remember the opening names? No. It's difficult for you?
No, the difficulty is the pattern of the movement.
The what?
The pattern of the movement, the lines.
Uh-huh.
Because the people doesn't follow the main line.
Yeah, of course.
They try to cheat you.
But the one you know is the main line.
They try to cheat you.
To trick you.
Changing the order of the movement. But we know it. Or not.
Wow, too many arrows there. I don't know what are you thinking.
Yeah. No, I have marked all the movements. Maybe we can try to open this line.
To attack? Okay, that's a very natural move.
Or maybe we can
Threaten the queen.
but not.
That's interesting too. John, in your line, after h6, I think rook takes g6.
Knight g6.
No, that's a line he's seeing.
Knight g6. Knight g6. Queen g3.
Queen g3 is by no means a forced move, is it?
After that, rook g5. Rook g5. How?
No, rook g5 is a mistake.
Yeah, here.
The rook is already on g5. Don't read the chat. Yeah, someone already said the solution.
I am not a cheating man.
You are.
Oh.
Okay, no chat. Chat is hidden. Now you can freely talk.
Okay, the first move is knight.
Why?
I read it on the chat.
You said you weren't cheating.
Yeah.
Why do you think that's the first move?
I mean, this is possible to choose it because if he takes, we can take back. Instead of this, it's very easy to counter-attack, and we don't gain anything. I don't know.
Okay.
Today I'm exhausted. O sea, de verdad.
No more puzzles? No more puzzles?
No, we can do it, but
Okay.
I am slow. I prefer move the knight than the pawn.
Yeah, of course, because if you move the pawn, you lose the pawn, and you probably lose the other pawn too.
Yeah.
But
Maybe we can try to
trade rooks. Why?
If he takes, we take back and first move the queen.
If he doesn't take,
we can take anyway because it's defended by the queen.
And his bishop is attacking too. If you go rook g6, you have no threat.
No threat.
No threat, because he has the rook properly defended, so
Yeah.
he can do every legal move.
Yeah.
But also rook g6 is not a very forcing move.
We are going to start with knight g6.
Why?
Threat the queen.
Okay. What moves does white have?
Take back.
But that wins. That loses material immediately.
Yeah. Move the queen.
Where?
If
how many squares?
Here not, because the knight now. Here not. No, no, no. Here. To g3. g4.
g4, no. We have a pawn attacking g4.
Okay, I didn't see it. Only here.
Only there. That's why knight g6 is a very forcing move.
Yeah.
Knight g6 forces queen g3.
After he put the queen here, we can push the pawn and take the bishop, no?
That's a fork. Yeah.
It's possible?
That's it.
Yeah, because knight protects the square. Boom.
Okay, let me show let me see the chat again. People is talking. Only Pep is allowed to read chat. Unfortunately, no. If to hide the chat, I hide it from me too.
If you write in Spanish, I can read it. I only can read in English.
Yeah, that's true. You write in Spanish, and Kuartillo will not understand for sure. All these circles confusing the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, too many arrows and circles.
Okay, the idea is to start with knight to g6, threaten the queen, queen forces to g3, push the pawn to f4.
And that's a fork.
Try to take the...
What will white do after f4? What do you think?
Or take the knight. No, he has to take the pawn. With
the queen is attacked. So either he moves the queen to h3. No, he has to keep the rook defended. Or not. Queen h3 or bishop f4.
I suppose he takes
bishop f4 is my guess, because then he can take on g7.
With the bishop, no? Recap with the bishop.
Yeah, I think he's gonna take on f4. Because if we take with the rook, he has a trick rook takes g6. Oh, actually that might be part of the puzzle. Maybe if he takes on f4, you still need to do the final move. And I just spoiled it. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
You do it.
We are going to advance.
Oh.
With the pawn or with the rook?
You have two options. That means only one is good.
I think with the rook.
Why?
Maintain the structure of the pawns.
Okay, that's not a bad reason.
Okay.
Another reason could be that taking with the pawn is bad.
Why?
Maybe queen h4 check followed by bishop g5. g5. Bishop g5. Better than bishop h6.
Okay. Okay, then...
So, yeah, you take with the rook. Yeah.
Only 7 points.
Ooh.
Oh, come on.
Hey, you had a lot of help here. Yeah, if you take here, there's this check. And I didn't calculate everything, I only calculated the check. Because the check you always need to see. And this is a problem. We won the exchange, we're losing the exchange immediately. So it's going to be equal material. So you take with the rook. Now, had he moved the queen to g3, you were going to play this.
Yeah.
And I was saying, after this, what's the move now for black? This could be another version of the puzzle.
If we take with the knight, he can immediately
take on g7, attacking b7 too.
Goes here, no?
Yeah.
And if we take with the rook, he can take anyway, but it may change. No, it take.
Ah.
Or is yeah, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I prefer with a knife.
And this is everything you should have seen in advance.
Yeah, I know it, but I prefer with.
Of course, you have to take with the knight. If you take with the rook, there's this, as you were saying, and we're not winning the piece. We just lost the piece immediately. Now, if we take the rook, he takes our rook. So this is back to equal material.
And if we defend the rook, we lost the. No loss, but
we already lost the knight.
Yeah, no. But
it's equal material.
Yeah.
You can defend the rook. He just keeps taking stuff. You can try to win a pawn for, well, this one or this one. I will probably do this one. And then take, but it's equal material. It's terrible. It's terrible. We're no better here. So of course you need to take with the knight. So that would be a good, I think this would be a good line for the puzzle to go. And now after rook takes d7, you have this fork.
Okay.
If you see this, then you like the line with knight takes.
Yeah.
If you don't see the fork, then I can see why you wouldn't like this. But okay, at least you are a piece up. But yeah, some threats. But after this, it's game over.
Yeah, good idea.
All right.
Very well, Pepe.
What do you want to do?
The last one. After
okay.
That,
okay, last puzzle. Let's go. Rawr. Queen g5, Adibus, knight takes g7 because the rook on f6 was defended.
Hello.
Hi. Adibus is suggesting queen g5. Just
we
one,
can, yeah, we
1
can
second.
Come back.
Yeah, we can come back. I think we can come back, yeah. Now need to solve it again.
Take.
Sí. Hola.
Okay.
Dime.
I don't remember the sequence. Okay. Okay. Here. Here. I don't know, John.
Did you solve it?
I don't remember the sequence.
But did you fail it?
No.
Ah, okay. Okay. Cool. Oh, the line we were trying to show was this one.
Okay.
Takes here, here. And someone said, but queen g5, but knight takes.
Yeah, we can.
And the rook is defended, so queen g5 does nothing. He can try to attack, but trying is first step to failure, as you know. We defend everything. Okay, next.
Yeah, I know, John, but we did it 5 minutes ago. I have the ability to memorize.
You don't have to remember, you have to understand.
Because when you go out, I said...
You were trying to remember the puzzle.
My brain is out.
Okay. My mobile reboots.
Every time.
like 3-4 times a day randomly. And it's doing it now.
A good exercise.
Oh yeah, maybe it's just working out. What do you think about this position? Who's better and why? Who's better and why?
I think I am watching, Pepe. You are very fast today. Eh?
But you don't need to look at the position. White is better because we are white. It is a Lichess puzzle. White should be winning. In Lichess, all the puzzles are to win.
I can't believe.
Okay, sorry.
No, you know, sorry.
Okay.
You are a terrible liar.
Stop, but liar. Why?
Yeah.
I'm saying the truth.
Yeah.
Now, step by step.
Yeah.
What's the material count?
We have a pawn down, I think so.
We are a pawn down.
Yeah.
I disagree. I strongly
five,
disagree with that.
3, 6.
Yeah, okay. Pawn wise, yes, but there's another difference in the material.
Yeah, we have one knight more. No?
In return for
A rook.
Ah.
The rook is on fire.
So we're an exchange and a pawn down. That's a lot of material. That's how much is that?
Oof, I don't have the ability to count today.
You don't have the ability to count today.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
My brain is in strike today.
okay. That's like +3 for black.
Plastic
+3.
for black.
3. I mean, rook and pawn 6.
6 pawn.
Knight 3.
Yeah.
6 minus 3. 3. Cool. So black is +3 in material. Saturn very. Thanks for the follow. But we know white is winning. So probably the solution has to do with either grabbing a lot of material, but a lot, or checkmating him. For example, taking a free piece wouldn't be enough.
Yeah, always.
If we are -3 and we take a piece, that sounds like equal to me. So for example, queen takes knight, the obvious queen takes knight, because that knight is free to take.
Queens take
Could
knight.
possibly be the solution or not, but if it's the solution, it's not because we take the knight, it's because of something else. Do you agree?
Okay, this is a strong first movement. Take the
Okay,
knight.
that knight is free to take. Queen
Yeah.
takes knight is a move you could do.
Sure, are you sure?
No.
Oh.
I'm not saying that's the solution. I'm trying to explain
Yeah.
that's only regaining the material we are down. That's not enough to win.
Yeah.
If that's the move, it is because of something else. Not because we just take a knight. What other ideas do you have here?
Goes here immediately.
You want to kill you want to kill black. Okay.
I have all my pieces focused in the king's side.
And a lot of arrows and circles.
I understand it. Okay. If I take the knight,
Doing a puzzle to not lose is plausible too. Yeah. But the outcome on Lichess is always a winning position.
if I
So
take,
we should be sure that we're winning. It's not enough to be equal.
if we take the knight, black.
-22 degrees. And you're talking Fahrenheit, right, Joanna? -22 Fahrenheit, how much is?
I hope.
No, it's even worse in Celsius.
In Celsius is worse than in Fahrenheit. -22 Celsius is
It's colder, yeah.
colder than
So it's maybe like
Fahrenheit.
-15 Celsius.
Fahrenheit is plus. I mean,
You
Okay.
multiply for
yeah.
9 divided by 5 and add 32 if you
Yeah.
want to do the calculation. Oh, it's Celsius. It's -22 Celsius.
Oh, then it's cool.
Then it's minus 28 Fahrenheit. I used Celsius for you. Oh, so okay. -1 in Denmark right now.
Here in this place, minus 20, more or less.
In your head. I guess we should be 5 Celsius maybe.
Here?
No, outside.
No, 10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay.
10. Oh, I am tired.
Magnus 25. Magnus 28. Yeah, Magnus is 28. You only see that idea now that I said that idea.
No.
Okay. Well, look at that. 94. That attacks the queen.
I was thinking about this.
That's interesting because the queen is defending g6. So it's good to move the queen out of defending g6, isn't it?
Yes. Okay. Then where we put the
Gideon Rapport are 24 and 23 and it feels like they've been around forever. Yeah, because they started so young.
Maybe
if 94, if I was black, yeah, the problem is 94 is not very forcing. But if I was black, I would probably play queen h3.
Queen h3.
Yeah. h3. Exactly. It's going to feel like minus 49 tonight with the wind chill. He's going to have a hard time going out. Yeah. You take him out the sooner.
But if he moves the queen here, we can force. But we can ban the same position. Because if we have check here, take back with the queen or bishop and stay here. The structure. We can
You saw my idea, Bobby. Yeah. No, there's no mate. There's 91. But you have to see that.
Okay, if you move the queen here, we force check and take. Oh, no, can't.
What's the line, sorry, again?
No. We forget. Forget because, okay, no, you say here, no? And you put the queen...
94, not 94e6. You draw so many arrows, it's confusing.
Okay.
You put just the move.
Here.
94, okay.
Then queen, you said, sorry.
Queen h3.
Then, in a moment.
Queen d1 is better? Yeah, I guess so.
In a moment.
But queen d1 isn't that equal, Bobby? Because we just took the piece back.
In a moment, I thought, okay, I can bring my knight to e6 and check.
And he takes it with either piece?
Yeah, and after that take
with the bishop, for example?
Yeah. This is, because I say it's not working. Take. So if I take with the queen the knight.
Yeah. Immediately after 94 queen h3.
Immediately. The king. Okay. Queen can't go check.
No, cannot. Let's say queen takes h5, rook h8.
We have to come back.
Yep.
And
then you need to assess if that's enough or not.
But we can take the queen with the bishop, no?
What?
Wait, sorry.
I don't follow you.
If I move the bishop here.
Now, immediately.
To f5, he can take with the pawn.
Bishop f5, queen takes pawn.
Come on.
We're down the exchange, triple X. We're not up the exchange, we're down the exchange. If we take that piece, the material is back to equal. That's why we are wondering. Yeah, 2 pieces for rook and pawn. I guess it's good for white, but I'm not sure if that's winning. Winning for lichess is +2 at least.
Knight d4, and when black moves the queen.
Sorry. 94, queen.
Knight f5.
What?
9 here,
Yeah.
d4, and after move
Queen
the
h3?
queen, whatever.
Queen h3? Queen h3?
Here?
Yes.
Knight here.
Bishop takes? Knight?
Bishop takes knight.
And you lost the knight.
I lose the knight. And if I take it, and after that I take this pawn with the other knight.
What? How? How is the line again? Ah, queen takes h5, okay. Rook h8? What? Rook h8?
Yeah.
And what was your idea?
Forget it.
Okay.
I whatever. Take. I don't see it.
Okay, so let's try.
Wait, I think the screen is fine.
Ooh, almost a mouse leap there.
I
Okay, let's try to solve it. Recapping, we see this idea, we see this idea. Those are very interesting. And the solution might probably have to do something with this. I agree. I guess.
Take and come back.
No, take and something else. So 94 is very interesting because the queen doesn't defend g6 anymore. So if, for example, queen goes somewhere passive, after queen takes, we're threatening to checkmate with rook takes g6. So that's why I went for the counterplay with queen h3. And if queen takes, queen h1 check. And then someone said queen d1, I think knight d1, and there's no way to defend g6 properly. So that's my best guess. That's my best guess, but I'm not sure. Because first, this is not forcing. Queen h3 is just one of the moves he can try. My idea is to take now. And we're threatening rook takes g6. You see that rook takes g6 leads to checkmate?
Yeah.
Pawn takes, queen takes g6, queen h7 mate?
With the support of the bishop.
Okay. So the idea is to move the queen out of defending g6, and he has to undefend g6 if he wants to save the queen. There's no square to keep this defended.
Then
It can be this, it can be this, it can be this, maybe e7. Maybe e7 prevents the checkmate.
how?
Because it defends h7. But then we go queen h6 or queen takes knight first. Maybe e7 is a good defense.
Why do you say defend g6?
Okay, I'm showing. Queen e7.
Yeah.
Queen takes.
Yeah.
Rook h8.
Check.
Rook takes. Pawn
Yeah.
takes. Sorry.
Check. With
Queen takes. King f8. And we have no checkmate.
You don't have to.
So that's an interesting idea, but it has to be worked a little. It's not immediate. Someone said bishop f5, queen e5, bishop g6, could that work? Bishop f5 immediately, and after queen e5, bishop bg6. Yeah, that's a good idea too. The problem with bishop f5 is I'm not sure what our threat is.
And if we take knight e to f4, take back with we take.
Well, we're not forcing this, but I'm assuming he's gonna take, yeah. And then
take with the queen.
And now black can move everything. We have no threat.
I don't know.
Bishop f5, our threat is taking the queen. Yeah, but bishop f5, queen moves.
Yeah, then.
Bishop f5 is an interesting idea.
But we haven't defended the pawn. But we can take the if queen take e5, we take bishop.
No, we take on g6. We take on g6.
And why not the bishop?
Because I prefer to checkmate than taking our piece back, because we're 3 points down in material. Taking a piece is not what I'm looking for. This takes the knight for sure, and also checkmates him. So probably after bishop f5, best move for black is not taking the pawn e5.
Try the queen.
Queen c4 maybe. Someone says, no, at this level it's not so complicated, you should just take the piece. But if you take the piece, I don't see the follow-up. That's the problem. Queen takes knight, rook h8, and what do we do? And rook h8 is by no means forced. You didn't win a knight. Oh, we're explaining the same thing over and over. I hate it. I'm losing my patience here. Either we solve this or I need to move on.
Okay, and if... Okay, anyway.
My best guess is 94.
94.
But I'm not sure. I didn't work all the lines.
Oh, come on.
There's something we didn't see here. Well, the only logical move is queen f3, but I don't know why that would win. I mean, our queen is attacked, right? Taking the rook doesn't help, does it? Taking there, we lose material. We're going to lose the knight. Unless there's a crazy checkmate idea with knight takes h5 instead. I mean, knight takes f4, rook takes queen.
Yeah.
If knight takes h5 doesn't lead to mate, we need to take the queen on e6 and we lose the knight.
If we take the pawn, he goes here, goes here, check.
King moves to f8, and we're a queen down. Queen f3 is the only move. I think it's not just the only logical move, it's the only move. Now, why would you assess this position to be winning for white? This is what we failed to understand. And I'm still not sure. Let's say, for example...
We have this line.
Let's say, for example, black plays, unless I'm missing something... Yeah, I guess the idea is we're going to attack g6 anyway. So, for example, this. We have this. And there's no time to defend.
14 pawns, but a lot of people discover the solution.
Oh, the solution was the obvious move, the first one we saw. But do you understand this position?
Yeah, I understand
Well, I don't.
Yeah, I understand. We are very close. We have a free piece. It's the idea.
There's something we didn't understand in the position. I'm trying to understand now.
Okay.
Because this position is clearly winning because it's the solution to the puzzle. I just don't understand why it is winning.
Click the...
No engine, please. No, it will crash the computer.
Okay.
What's the material in this position?
We have a book. We have... I don't know. I mean,
You cannot count pieces.
I mean, 3 and 3, 6. Rook is 5, no?
Mm-hmm.
5. We have 1 plasma equal. Bishop, bishop, rook, rook. 2 knights equal 6. 1 rook 5. 3, 6. 2, 5. We have equal.
Yeah. It's equal from a material point of view, and okay, black has some development issues. There's one piece that is not working yet. This is working. But I don't see... There's something we're missing. How does white keep any advantage here? Maybe this is the move.
Take the pawn.
No, I think if we just trade stuff, I mean, this is hanging, right? So you mean taking it with the queen? We're just trading pieces and pawns. Okay, for black there's no time to take here, so let's say check. Something has to go here. Knight or queen?
Yeah, I prefer knight.
Okay, makes sense. You want to keep this. Bishop. Defense. Move. Okay, this is winning. Okay, yeah, it seems that white should be winning. Just don't quite see it entirely. I don't know, I think it's a really tough puzzle. I was thinking that maybe here the idea was queen e4 with this threat. And if you defend, we attack with knight 2. The problem is no problem, we have everything covered. So this might be sort of the idea. Queen cannot attack. We have every of these square is protected. So queen has no real counterplay.
We can try trade with bishop f5.
No, but that just loses the piece. And 2 pieces up, we should win. I mean, 2 pieces up. Now this will be 3 pieces for a rook. That should be
okay.
That should be good. It's a very tactical position. It's a pity that. Okay, I understand what someone said, and he was probably right. That in your level, the obvious move must be the solution.
Yeah.
But for me, this position is very complicated. The only reason why this puzzle has a low rating is because the obvious move is the solution. So most people solve it. So the rating is low.
Yeah.
But the puzzle itself, I think it's more complicated than. It's really hard to solve this position.
Okay, we have to
We have to do another.
Yeah.
We have to solve one.
Yeah. No, we solved one.
Yeah, to finish with a solved one.
Qué pesados con el cheque.
I think this is very obvious, so we're good. We're good. We're gonna do this. Give me the mouse 1 second to hide the shots.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, because people are screaming already the move.
But are you, all the people watching us is Grandmaster or something like that? Or?
You are the only one here.
Oh, come on. I think so much.
What's the material count?
I don't know. I think we have one vision down.
Count the material, please.
Okay. 1, 1. Poof, poof. 5 and 3. No. 5.
You don't need to know the value of the pieces because...
No, but I need to remember it. What is the bishop value?
3, of course.
3, 5.
The same as knights, just saying.
Tum, 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 tum. Then we have 3, 6, 3, 6, 1 pawn up.
We're 1 pawn up. Good. That's good. Now we're in check, so not so many legal moves. What are the legal moves you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's one more. 6, exactly. The last one is probably risky.
Why?
Okay, what are the logical moves?
Move the king.
Move the king is one logical move. What else?
Or the knight, no? Or
Well, that could be a logical move too.
take. No.
That could be a logical move too. Why taking is generally a logical move?
I suppose here or block with the knight.
Okay, those are natural moves. But why taking? Why did I say that rook takes is a natural move?
Here,
Yeah.
because if he takes back, I think so. We have to circumvent, but what?
Okay, the only reason I said it is because it's a forcing move. And I always tell you, first, consider the forcing moves. Captures, checks. Because the difference between a forcing move, and I'm gonna tell this every time. If you do a forcing move, like a capture, he has to respond, so he has to capture. And then it's your turn. It's your turn. That means forcing, that you keep the initiative, so you get to choose what to do next. If you do a non-forcing move like any of those, then it's his turn. You solve the check, but it's his turn. This solves the check, but after the recapture that he's forced to do, it's your turn. That's the main difference.
Yeah, I know it.
So if you can do something with that, then it's going to be good. Of course, this is giving up an exchange. It will only make sense if you can do something with the initiative later. And in this case you can, because you have a threat. Right? Okay. So it wouldn't be just losing an exchange, it would be taking 2 bishops for a rook. And you were already a pawn up.
Yeah, 2 points. 2 points.
What's 2 points? Yeah. That should be more than enough. And even if you hadn't a pawn up, 2 bishops for a rook is a good trade.
Yeah.
Because
I am going to show you one
this
puzzle.
is much better than this.
One puzzle where the move
Okay, back to the chat.
was not force. Yeah, this one. And I thought the movement, I didn't do it because I was thinking, oh, it's not a forcing move.
But I tell you to do.
Yeah, I know I am wrong. The people, I know I am wrong.
No.
The computer doesn't
Just
mistakes.
don't-
Mistakes.
Just
but
don't try to counter-example me. What I'm trying to say is,
solve it, please.
you should always think first in forcing moves. That doesn't mean it's going to be the solution.
Solve it, please.
This puzzle.
Yeah.
And we are black. and we're gonna promote a pawn. What can be much simpler than that? E4, how's he gonna stop it? There. I'm gonna just push the pawn. And I'm gonna keep pushing the pawn. I'm gonna keep pushing the pawn. What can be more forcing than threatening to promote and he cannot stop it?
Why do you think it's forcing?
Because you're doing a big threat. What can be bigger threat than transforming one pawn in a queen? That's +9. That's much stronger than taking a rook.
Come on, Pepe. I saw the movement and I didn't do it because
Okay.
I don't know where the puzzle thing
This
is.
starts here.
And I was thinking, okay, I thought, okay, not immediately, it doesn't make sense, check or something like that, because it has to.
Well thought, okay. Well thought.
But or it even is, because if he take back, try to move.
Then his knight starts playing, okay. But okay, I understand it's not the most typical tactical puzzle.
Yeah.
Because this is an endgame, and in endgames you need to promote. And first time I see the position, what strikes me is this postpone.
And for me, it was very obvious because he moved the pawn on G2, create space to bishop, trying to this kind of things.
And the thing is, the knight never gets to the, well, here it gets to, wait. This could be an interesting line to see how to win here. I'm assuming we're winning after just bringing the rook.
Yeah, because you pin the knight.
Or this, if necessary. For example, here, this. And we're gonna win the, we're gonna be an exchange up, rook versus bishop. This is probably a harder line to see than the one that the puzzle played.
As you say. But I was thinking about this and I thought, okay.
Well, actually, the problem with chess is very complex and...
Really?
Yeah. And you have all sorts of ideas.
You, Pepe.
All sorts of ideas. And when we see typical tactical passes, forcing moves are usually checks, captures.
Yeah.
In an endgame, when you have a passed pawn and nothing is blockading the pawn or threatening the pawn, this is a forcing move because white must react to this threat. This is a big threat.
Okay.
White must react. And this is not going to help. This is not going to help because we're going to trade it the moment the bishop moves. So this is the only piece that can help, but unfortunately the knight cannot land here, so the only square is c2 maybe, to stop the pawn. But for example, if he tries this, as you said, we can pin it, or just this.
Yeah.
I'm a Barbie girl. I'm a Barbie girl. Kudo is saying, I don't know why he said that.
When I was a teenager, this music was on the top.
Life in plastic. Plastic. Well, that might be a move. Okay.
What do you think?
I think that's not forcing, but it's a good idea. It's an interesting idea. I like more the other I saw. That it's the same that Fisher just said in the chat, so I'm gonna hide the chat. But okay, let's follow your idea. Rook takes g7.
Always this, but this is not forcing to. We can take with the bishop.
Let's see your idea first.
My idea. First.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was I mean a capture with check.
Check.
That's good. Bishop takes.
Bishop takes or
king h8. That's why it's not forcing. But let's start with bishop takes, which is the one you saw. Your idea. Bishop takes d7. Rook g1. Okay, how can black survive there?
Yeah, I'll move the king or try to open the...
Now if he moves the king, you're checkmating with bishop takes d7 check, bishop f6 mate.
He move here.
Bishop takes d7 check, bishop f6 checkmate. That makes your idea work.
Okay.
But maybe f6, maybe black can try f6. So if you take with the bishop on g7, the king can escape. If you take with the rook, the king goes to h8 and there's no checkmate. And you sacrificed a rook, by the way. So it's when you sacrifice a rook, it's better if you checkmate your opponent. You see the line I'm saying? Rook takes,
yeah.
Bishop takes, which is not forced. Rook d1, f6. You have to take on g7 because he's threatening to defend it with rook f7. So you have to take. If you take with bishop,
but it's not in check. I know, because the bishop blocks.
Black bishop is on g7.
Okay.
Now if you go with this rook to do rook takes g7 check, again, king goes to h8. And we're a rook down.
Oh,
good luck.
Check two? No.
Yeah, we're not going to sacrifice the other rook too.
Yeah.
I think there's no checkmate there, and if it's not checkmate...
And if we
also, after rook takes, he can go here immediately, or after bishop takes, rook g1. There are probably other moves. King h8 maybe instead of f6. So, okay. Good that you saw the idea, but now that you saw that it doesn't work, you need to find other ideas.
And if I take with the bishop instead of the rook?
I'm proud of you, because you started with the most forcing move. And that's what you need to do. Okay, bishop takes d7 is also forcing. Why?
You are threatening the...
No, you have two threats stronger than the than taking the rook.
Discover check, no?
You have, with bishop takes d7, you have the biggest threat is bishop f6 mate, checkmate.
Yeah.
Or bishop here checkmate, or bishop here checkmate.
Well, you can take back with the bishop in b2.
And also bishop takes b2 is another threat. For example, if he gives room to the king to avoid the checkmate, you take the bishop. So, okay, you have a big time threat there of checkmate or taking piece.
Then
so
I
black,
suppose he goes to back.
Black is probably forced to take on g7. Any other thing pawn, should lose.
And after move the pawn f5 to f6. And the bishop is capped.
And we're gonna regain our piece. But only regain our piece, or is that enough to win?
If we take with the pawn instead with the rook.
Where? On g7?
Here, the bishop.
Never do that. Never, ever
take
do
with
that.
Or the pawn or with the rook, no? If we take with the rook, like you say, check, he needs to move here.
If he moves to h8, rook h1 is going to be checkmate.
Because the rook is stayed here, no? It's staying here.
Okay, let's see the line. Bishop takes forced, f6.
Push.
Now it's black's turn.
Yeah.
Let's say black does a stupid move, a6. Always good to consider this to see what our threat is. You would never want to take with the pawn, because then you don't have any attack. The king is your pawn is a shield for your opponent king. Yeah. But after rook takes d7, king h8 only move. You can go for the checkmate. Rook h1, and there's no way to stop the checkmate.
Yeah, one rook protect other rook.
That means that after bishop takes d7, he has to do a move to prevent that idea of check. Sorry, f6. He has to prevent that idea of checkmate. How can he do that?
Give a space.
Give a space, moving this rook, right?
Yeah.
So the king can escape to f8. Let's give them more space we can. Just to show. Rook takes again, check.
Yeah, no?
He has to go to f8, otherwise we repeat the checkmate. And now? There's a winning move there. And you need to see it, otherwise all the line doesn't work.
Come on, I lost.
You lost track of where the pieces are.
Yeah, I lost the...
Okay, the bishops are out of the board. You have your pawn on f6, one rook is on g7.
Okay, here is here, here is here.
That's there, the king is on f8, that rook is all
Yeah,
the way to b8.
anyway.
It could be on c8 or...
Anyway.
And bishops are out.
Rook, no?
Rook? Exactly, rook g1. And rook g8 is checkmate, next move.
Yeah, because the pawn...
No matter what he does. Yeah, the pawn is...
Yeah.
And he has no time. He needs to do 2 moves in a row to save the king. He needs to get here and move this pawn to be able to escape. He cannot do both at the same time.
Yeah.
So...
I think this is the line.
I think you got it. It's decidedly so. Oh, I'm angry and I didn't know. I'm catching up with the chat, sorry.
Yeah.
Kudo says, dog goes woof, cat goes meow, bird goes tweet, and mouse goes squeak. Did you know that?
No.
You know how? Do you know how mouse is said in Dutch? I don't.
Mouse is raton, mouse, no?
Yeah, but in Dutch?
Oof.
I know how it is written, but I cannot pronounce it.
You are reading in Dutch. Come on.
No, this was English.
Yeah.
Bing, bing, bing. Bing is a rhythmic order. Okay, yeah, this is the word. Mouse, mouse, mouse.
Like the comic. Do it.
Okay, now you can do this move.
Take the pawn or take the rook.
What do you think?
If I take the rook, I lost a piece. If I take the pawn, check.
Say it properly. You don't lose a piece. Say it properly.
Okay.
What do you win? How much do you win?
2 points. No?
So bishop takes rook, it's check. So he has to take with the king. And in that position you probably need to save your rook on a1 to play something like rook a2. And you won an exchange. Okay. If you take on f6, it's check also.
And after that, can take.
And after that you take the piece. What's better, to win an exchange or to win a pawn and a bishop?
A pawn and a bishop, I think so.
Pawn and bishop is 4, exchange is 2. 4 is higher than 2. Then
16 points, come on. I think a lot of people wrong in the second move.
Like taking the rook?
Yeah, because there are a lot of points, 16 points.
Yeah, the rating of the puzzle is...
Where do you see?
Here. It's 265. Perfect.
And
because
this is hard or easy or medium or not?
That's my FIDE rating. It doesn't mean anything.
I mean, it's internet.
Yeah.
You know, I say.
Okay, but I'm really, really, really proud of you.
What?
Because the first move you considered was rook takes g7, and even though it's not a good move, it is the first move you need to consider because it's the most forcing. It's a check and a capture. So I'm really proud of you.
He tried to
give me
cerita. ¿Cómo se llama? Cremita.
No, I'm really not trying to encourage you. It's just, it's the truth.
Yeah. I
This is how you should think.
The way to
first,
solve the puzzle. No?
Because it gave you also a hint that the king will be safe on h8 and you probably need to take with the bishop instead. It gives you hints whenever you calculate a forcing line, even if it's not the winning line.
Mm-hmm.
And also, if it's the winning line, then it's the easiest line to calculate always, the most forcing. So, okay. Well done.
What do you want, another or play or...?
As you wish. I'm up for everything. Okay. It is your day today.
Okay. We are trying to develop our...
We're on a streak here. Leo is following, and Harold also following.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
You cannot...
They're following me.
Hide the chat. I am not going to see the...
You're not going to see the chat? Yeah. You promise?
I am sorry. I swear.
All right.
Okay.
I can read the chat for you. You don't read the chat,
okay.
and I read the chat.
I mean, I am not I am not
No.
going to cheat the.
Yeah. I mean,
solution.
the people that is giving the solution, everyone is giving the solution.
Oh,
I'm not gonna tell that,
of
but I'm gonna
course,
tell
of
the
course.
rest.
Of course,
For example, Joanna said, "Well done, Kuartillo." I think that was for the previous one.
in 30 seconds, all the people see the.
Yeah,
That's a-
Bobby is saying something really interesting related to the position. I'm not gonna say that. Real Gambit says, "Wow, Kuartillo is a GM. I knew his IQ was above 777777777. He's an engine. Haha. Why it is that easy?" says Bobby. I think it's
Yeah.
it seems easy.
Seems easy.
It comes from an opening.
I think this unprotected, but he tried to pin us.
Did you say that that's unprotected?
No,
Okay.
no. I am trying to
Ja-
find out
Jan is
where is the piece.
Jan is proposing a hashtag best beards on Twitch, and I think she means ours.
Ah, beards. The
Beards. Yeah, I have problems pronouncing that word always.
Okay. Did you say? Did I say to you? One teacher's.
We got a raid.
Try.
Metal Eagle is raiding us with a party of 9.
Wow.
Welcome everyone,
Thank you.
and thanks for the follow, KBKHAN91. I'm gonna call you
We are very
Keyboard
close.
Hang.
We are very close. 1,050 followers. No.
1,500 followers.
Okay.
Okay, 1,500 followers. We've told that
I mean,
whenever
next week we are going to streaming in Spanish.
yeah, probably not next week, but we promised that whenever we reach 1,500 followers, we're gonna do a stream in Spanish with Kuartillo.
Yeah, Pepe subtitles my
No.
my words. No.
I need to translate into English.
Yeah, I think the people doesn't. We are not understand.
No, I think that was not the idea.
Okay.
I can try.
Nah, it's a joke.
But I will do like typical when they translate it for you know you know what I mean. When they say bien,
Très bien.
bien,
Yeah.
très bien.
With a glass of water.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
Focus, Pepe. Focus.
Wait, when are you streaming in Spanish? I need to watch that. Whenever we reach 1,500 viewers. But it's gonna be a Tuesday. It's gonna be the next Tuesday after that happens. If they speak Spanish, I translate. Oh yeah, Roken can translate in the chat.
Yeah.
So that I can speak Spanish too.
Like, I think he's the only guy
No.
which understands us every day because I say a lot of words in not English, so
Okay.
something like that.
Oh yeah, from the ones that are here on Tuesdays, yeah, Roken, Candela is sometimes.
Yeah,
Candela is Galician,
he's Galician.
yeah, from the coast. And Joki is Spanish too.
Okay.
I hardly understand Pepe even when he speaks English.
Yeah,
I know.
Me too.
I'm easier to understand in Spanish, right?
For us, yes. For my English teacher, no. For James. Hello, James.
Okay. Don't read the chat. Someone is discussing some lines.
Oof.
Pesca! Hello, Pesca. Pesca's
Hi.
here. Tijan.
Hi, Tijan. I watch him.
Okay, if you're gonna say moves, please troll. Please say troll moves.
Give me the solution, Pesca.
Okay, Kuro, you propose moves like 94, 94, because Kuartillo, I know Kuartillo is reading
Give
the
me the
chat.
solution, Pesca.
Thank you, Tijan.
9v5.
94, right. 94 is a great move.
I don't know.
Wow, Great Dogman is raiding too. Do you know him?
No.
The great you know the Great Dogman?
No.
You need to watch his stream.
Okay.
Everyone needs to do it. Also, let me see the previous raid because I want to shout out also Metal Eagle and I need to be sure of the nickname. Yeah, exactly. That's what I
E4.
Metal.
Okay. 94 is Pesca safe.
This is one, and this is the Great Dogman. Joe, Pepe, and Kudo.
Thank you for the raid.
Thanks for the raid and welcome everyone.
When
Yeah, it's a host whenever he finishes the stream. By the way, how was the stream? I gotta head to work. Okay, take care.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
A great Dutchman. I will follow you.
He had a 10 hours stream this Saturday.
10 hours?
Yeah, because he does some celebration streams and he reaches some goals.
Do you know chess streamer like the teacher or something like that, American guy?
Chess teacher, yeah. Teacher, chess teacher, yeah.
He did a streaming during 24 hours in a row last week, I thought. Yeah.
B6. 98, I like that one, Bobby. 98.
Pesca said previously knight
before.
Knight e4.
94 also.
Yeah.
Also good
and
one.
my queen goes to... and my queen goes, yeah.
No, but it's tricky move. It has, it's deep. Queen b6. Queen b6 is even better than b6, I think.
Queen b6?
Yeah. That's the chat I want. These are my people, yes.
Johanna, help me.
King d7. Hey, king d7, solid. Defending e6. Bishop e7, I'm pinning, maybe.
Bishop e7. This is the typical move here
H5.
when you are in
no, I mean, tell me what do you see in this position? What do you consider? Let's solve it. Come on.
I think we have to try to
Queen a5 rar.
try to trap the queen. I think
try to trap the queen.
Yeah.
The queen.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, what's the material count?
Equal.
Well done. Very fast. I like it. Is it because you realized it's move number 7 and no trades were made?
Yeah,
okay, perfect.
If you see the notation, you can see it. Do you see the notation? E4 c5 with okay, with Sicilian.
Okay, if you want to look at the moves as a hint, you see that our last move was a6,
yeah,
and white played bishop g5. This is a puzzle, so probably bishop g5 is a blunder. So either bishop g5 is a problem, that bishop has a problem there.
I forget the theory about the Sicilian.
No theory required,
yeah,
no problem, no theory required. Either bishop g5 is a blunder because there's a problem with that piece there, or it's a blunder because with a6 we threatened something and white didn't stop it.
What we threat?
So what was the idea of a6? If that was the idea, we should probably have played a5 instead of a6.
Yeah, we try to avoid pinning the knight and check, no? Typical idea.
Yes, Joanna, you're right.
We catch the bishop. Catch the bishop.
Look at that.
Catch the bishop. Because he takes here.
What? He takes there.
Nah, the bishop is trapped.
The bishop is trapped, yes.
Wherever he put it, the bishop is trapped. Now, where he is going to put it? Here, here.
Well, my best guess is taking on b5.
Here, open the 5.
Tries to take 2 pawns for the piece, right?
2 pawns.
Yeah, and also pinning our knight.
What? How do you take the second?
Well, you have to take the bishop, right?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And queen and the knight is still pinning.
Well, the knight is pinned and attacked, so rook b8 would be a blunder, of course. Yeah. You will not play rook b8. You will play instead.
I don't know.
Bishop d7.
Maybe
exactly.
bishop.
Also creating new threats against that queen on b5, which might be trapped.
Because, okay, we are going to erase the arrows. Queen here.
b5 looks bad if this is crazy house. Yeah.
Bishop.
Agree.
Threaten here.
Okay, it's a very forcing variation, so it's good to calculate it. If you go b5 and he takes on b5, you're forced to take the bishop.
Yeah. Here.
Takes. takes, he takes the pawn,
Yeah.
and you play bishop d7. That seems good, right?
Yeah.
Alternatives for white after b5? Instead of taking on b5?
Or here.
Well, but if he takes there, it's one pawn for the piece.
Here. No.
Okay, that's an alternative.
We take with
Probably
the,
doesn't
no?
affect, but yeah, it's an alternative.
We can take with the pawn or with queen.
Or with the queen. Is there any difference? Probably not. So I wouldn't think more. We're winning a piece.
Okay, we are going to try. I am not sure what.
You're not sure why? What?
After.
What do you see that doesn't
I think this is a good move.
convince you?
But after, I don't know what the computer goes to do. I think he's going to
You're
take
winning the
it.
piece, right?
Yeah.
So, what is that?
Okay, no matter. Doesn't matter.
But you were worried that he could find some
Yeah.
other move here. But that's what we were trying to do, finding
Yeah.
moves for white.
No, but
And-
I don't, because the,
NR007, thanks for the follow.
because the bishop on c8 block the possibility to get on the pawn on e6.
Ah, like he could take twice if the bishop wasn't here.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. But the bishop is here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So after this, you probably take with the bishop, not with the pawn.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Only 6 points.
Only, I mean, this was the easiest. A trapped piece. You attack it, you win it. 6 is too much.
Like the Pango. After solve it is very easy, always.
Yeah, yeah. I remember today we had this puzzle that after solving it, it wasn't easy at all.
Okay, I have to reach 19,000.
19,000. Wow.
I mean,
1900.
yes.
Okay.
Sorry guys, today I am very, very, very...
Maybe the last part of today's stream is already in Spanish.
Yeah, my brain is out to speaking English properly, sorry. Sorry.
19,000.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
Goku, yeah.
Broken time out, Nightbot. Okay, yeah, some tactics around f7, d7, g6, the queens in line. You know, the queen on f4, the queen on c7 are looking to each other. Some tactics might happen there. But, first of all, what's the material count?
One pawn down.
Yep.
This one, specific.
This one specifically?
Yeah.
Well, one pawn down, yeah. Okay, good to know.
Okay.
Rooks are attacking each other. We could take an exchange, if not for the fact that we would lose the queen.
Yeah, if I move the knight, our queen goes to the Bahamas.
Unless you move the knight to g6, to g6 or to d3, which are probably stupid moves, but those wouldn't lose the queen. Okay, what else? What are the forcing moves? Rook takes rook is a forcing move, yeah. Well,
No?
yeah.
I think it's better than the...
Yeah.
Because our king, our knight, sorry, is protecting. And if this is the sequence, I don't know. I mean...
Okay, that's one forcing move. What
take-
else? Ah, okay,
take-
you're watching the sequence. I like it.
Take,
Bishop f7, good. He cannot take, right? Can he?
or well,
Or he has to?
if he take, we take.
Yeah, exactly.
check, and
And at least
better for us.
yeah, and at least you take the knight. Knight takes d7, then with checkmates, probably.
Then if
So
we
rook takes
suppose-
d7, knight.
If we suppose this is the sequence. I
Okay,
don't know.
rook takes knight. Knight takes bishop f7. King h8, king h7, king h7, king h7.
8-7.
Yeah.
Okay, avoid the check.
Avoid the knight g6 fork.
Yeah, because it's boom. Here we come. Here, come back.
No, that's a black knight, not a.
Ah. Our knight have to be immortal.
No, our knight's still on e5.
Okay, sorry guys. A lot of arrows, but I don't know how Pepe is doing red and blue and green and yellow.
Okay,
I don't know how to do it.
Do knight takes d7, and now bishop takes f7. Okay, king h7.
Knight here, knight here.
What was the knight doing on f6 that it's no longer doing? That's a hint.
Sorry, what did you say?
The knight on f6 is no longer on f6. It's on d7.
Yeah.
The knight was defending something.
Uh,
The knight was defending something. The knight was defending something.
yeah, the bishop.
Yeah. So you can take the bishop.
Take the bishop and check.
Yeah. And win.
Okay. That is the...
Also, if you start the line again, rook takes rook. Knight takes d7.
Yeah.
No, actually bishop takes f7, probably the best move, yeah.
And if after take here, if he take with the rook, what's happened?
You tell me what happens.
Okay, we can still force him because we have the knight here, no?
Yeah, so queen takes f7,
take,
king
check.
moves, king, don't
Okay.
Don't arrow checks.
Do the.
Don't do
you
arrow
are the
checks.
master of the arrows.
King has to move to one of those two squares, and I'm assuming knight takes knight. We're checkmating him. And in either case, we took the two rooks already. We still have a rook on c1. We're up on material, so.
Okay. Move.
Do you believe this line?
We can try.
Don't you want to calculate other lines?
No, we can try it.
Okay, and now what? This is the line. This is the only line you didn't say.
Check and take the queen. No.
Oh, it was so obvious. Okay, well done.
Only 3 points.
Well done. This wasn't an easy one.
Yeah.
All tactics, everything, attacking everything. Well done.
It's not so hard.
Not so easy. You might miss some checks.
Black. Poof. Poof, 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 poof. Poof, 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 poof.
Great Kuartillo.
Poof, poof, poof. Check and after what?
What are you thinking?
I mean, the first idea is check with the queen. I don't know,
Where?
here or here.
Well, between those two, I would say queen f3 is slightly risky.
F3 is slightly risky.
Yeah, slightly.
Because the knight come back home. Maybe
the queen would come back home, to the box of the pieces.
Where is the pawn?
The what?
Goes home.
Yeah.
The man running.
No.
Come on, Pepe.
I need to...
We accept tips to buy a machine.
To buy a new machine.
Okay. We can check here. And boom. And take the rook.
Queen g4 check and bishop takes h1. That seems like an interesting idea. But queen g4 check f3?
F3. Queen here. With the bishop? I know.
Your idea is queen g4 check.
Yeah.
Queen g4 check, white responds with f3.
I can repeat.
I like this idea of John to calmly play bishop g6 to protect f7. He's attacking knight takes f7 with a fork. Okay, queen g4 check. If white does f3, what do you do?
Okay, here.
Yeah,
Check.
f3.
Here. Que me come la queen.
The queen is attacked.
The queen is attacked. Queen here. No, I'm not forcing nothing.
Then knight takes bishop.
Come back and check.
Ah. So queen g4 check, f3, queen g2 check, and you're winning the rook with check. So that's winning.
Here.
Yeah.
Try. Or
No, because you need to see the other line.
Ah, okay.
Queen g4 check, king moves. Let's say king e1.
Okay. King e1.
e1. Your queen is on g4, right?
Yeah.
Queen g4 check, king e1, and your idea was to take the rook. I
Yeah,
think.
With the
Bishop takes h1. Knight takes f7.
Knight takes f7. I'm forcing.
Attacking the undefended rook on h8. It doesn't even matter the rook on d8. He's attacking a rook on h8 that is totally undefended. Not easy to defend. So how do you continue?
My queen is here, no? And king is here. My bishop is here. Check again with the queen.
Queen g1 check to take the other rook?
Maybe, no?
Maybe. Well, I think that's a good move.
Huh?
Yeah. But did we see all the lines? No, we don't. We didn't. Queen g4 check, king f1.
King f1.
Queen g4 check, king f1. You take the rook. Knight takes f7. How do you win? There's no queen g1 check.
Queen g2.
Queen g2, king e2. Queen g2 is a bad move.
Queen here again, no?
King d3. Queen g2 was a bad move.
Yeah. Okay.
You need to solve this. The solution is this, but you need to see it.
O sea, we found the solution, but we are exploring the...
You need to see that it works in every case.
Okay.
So you need to see how it works against this.
Okay.
Queen g4 check, king f1, bishop takes rook, knight takes f7. White to play and win. Black to play, sorry. Okay, Mr. Jive, see you later.
Bishop here.
Bishop g2 check.
He goes here, no?
Yeah, I think he runs. I think there's... Okay, Peshka.
Bye, Pesca.
Paka paka. He escapes. King e1.
My queen was here, no?
Yep.
And instead move the bishop. Queen here. Escape it anyway.
Well, actually, that's
It's worse, no?
that's a winning move, I think.
It's a winning move, do you think?
Okay, king e2 is forced.
Queen e2. Okay.
I mean, I saw another way to win, but this queen h3 might be winning too.
Here. Here.
No, king f1. If not, otherwise you will have queen g1.
F1.
Yeah. Takes. Knight takes f7.
Knight.
And you say queen h3 check.
Queen here.
King e2 only move.
Queen e2.
King e2 only move.
We don't have more.
At least you have queen h5 check and trade the knight on f7 for the bishop on h1. That's why I think this is also a winning attempt.
Here.
Yeah.
Check here.
Check, you take the knight on f7, he takes the bishop, but you took a rook. So you're going to be a rook out.
Take here.
I think there's another winning line probably leading to checkmate, but if you see one line that wins, it's enough.
But I don't remember the line we are talking about 5 minutes ago. Okay.
Yes, Mantic, I think that's the most winning move. But if you see one winning move, it's enough.
Okay.
We're gonna see it now. We're gonna put it on the board after we solve the puzzle.
The first move is Queen G2, no?
Queen G4,
Queen
yeah.
G4, sorry.
I think so.
Queen G4.
And you didn't even... Okay, this is easy now because you're gonna have Queen G1.
Here, no? I don't remember the sequence. Here.
But understand the position.
Yeah. I mean.
Okay, cool. It's funny because in the starting position you only consider this move. Well, you consider this for a second, but
yeah.
And it was the solution. So we were lucky because if this is not the solution, it's very hard to find another forcing move. Okay, so this was the easiest because next move is queen takes rook with check. So that's this.
F1.
And now he went here, so after this the puzzle stopped, but we can imagine this, and we saw this, which is probably not the best, but enough, because you take two rooks, he can take one.
F1.
Probably this is even stronger.
Blocking the escape.
No way to stop the checkmate.
Yeah.
This is an attempt. We go. Maybe he escapes actually.
To move. We have to move. Why have to move?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I was more sure with the king on f1.
With the bishop in f3, I don't think so because there are not white squares empty.
What? You don't think what?
The king can't move.
He will be able to move at some point.
Okay. And now you move the queen and he escapes.
If now you move the queen, there's a checkmate here.
Tricky man.
Not tricky, I mean.
Yeah, the tricky man.
You always have to look for a multi-purpose move.
Yeah.
We need to move this queen.
Yeah.
To give the king an escape, but that doesn't mean we should stop attacking if we can. So.
A tricky man. King f1, bishop f3. I was thinking about Saint Mantic TTV.
Also, there's an idea for crazy idea. How do we do that? Okay, no idea for. Anyway, in the at least this should be winning. So that's good enough. But in the king f1 line, takes. And what did we discuss? Yeah, queen h3 was your idea. My idea was bishop f3. And this is a checkmate in 2 threads. Hard to stop.
Yeah.
Only move bishop g3, I think.
Yeah, block it.
But then this is check. Kevin, thanks for the follow. Then this is check. So we win a tempo compared to the other line. This is only move because here there's checkmate. So only move. Then we go here.
Yeah. He
can try this. And now
check.
If we check, we lose. That's the problem. If we check, we lose because our queen is hanging and the checkmate is hanging. So
we have to wait one time.
So we have two options here. Either we go for this line and after this... Oh no, this is not an option. I thought we would do this and then check and take the rook, but of course the bishop is also helping the checkmate. So this is not so.
Maybe trade queens, taking the queen, taking
How
the
you
pawn.
how you trade queens?
After to take the knight with the bishop, here, you take the pawn with the queen, with our queen. Ah, okay.
Checkmate.
Yeah. We don't.
No, I think the best is actually queen h3 instead of bishop f3. The line we saw here, queen h3 check, and he can't go here because of checkmate. So, two options here, and this was the one we saw with this fork, and then we take knight for bishop, we're rook up, winning. But what happens after king e1? This we didn't see, and we should have seen it.
I think we have to take the knight with the rook to avoid
this.
Yeah, crazy move.
If you're gonna do that, okay.
I mean, we have to try something to avoid the mate with the queen.
But there's no mate yet. Okay, let's say you do that.
Now we have to block the queen or something like that.
These are under attack. But I'm not sure about this.
Check with the knight, no?
How do we defend this? I don't like trading
c6
on d5. c6 here. It might be. Now I'm the one scared with these plans.
We can.
And this is still hanging. So for example, in this position, he does this.
He takes,
And I'm not sure who's better and why. So it wasn't that, but rook takes e5 is unnecessary. We just need to find how to win here. Interesting.
Maybe threatening the knight with our pawn. e7,
Yes.
e6. And trying to block something, maybe.
Checkmate here.
Yeah, I'm trying to block, but I hang in the a pawn. I mean, if b6, b7 to b6, but hanging a6.
Yeah.
And oof.
I guess we need to defend this.
Now white, no?
Yeah.
Check with the knight.
No good.
Take with rook. Pawn and rook and bishop. Maybe on b7, on b6, no? Check with the knight.
They're no good.
Take with the pawn on c. No, not with that.
No, this is not good. This is just, we take the knight. No.
Yeah, but we take with the queen back to pawn and threat.
No threat.
a7.
Yeah, but that's a long threat.
Yeah, I mean,
We can even take this.
we can avoid losing.
No, I think here white can still put some pressure.
Yeah, but here you have with the bishop or with the rook.
If you take with the rook, there's checkmate.
With the bishop, only way.
If you take with the bishop, I take here.
And now you have to run away.
No, we take the knight and we're good. Yeah.
Run away. Okay.
but this is not the kind of defense you want to be doing. Okay, maybe it works.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that easy, this line with king f1, was it?
E6.
The solution was easy and it was the only forcing move. Therefore, the rating of the puzzle is not so high because the logical move is the solution, so many people get them right. But this line in concrete,
In problems, huh? I mean, the white can have a very strong threat and difficult, hard to stop.
no, the threat is easy to stop. Just not clear if we're winning.
Okay, anyway, we solve it. The
Last one?
yeah, I think no.
Okay.
It's time out. We are out of time.
Some exercise I do sometimes is to try to guess the rating of a puzzle. And I think
in this one, no, doesn't match, doesn't show it. I mean,
yeah, until you solve it, you don't have it.
Yeah, no,
That's why I play to guess. But what I usually do is I log in as an anonymous user to Lichess. I do puzzles, and since I'm anonymous, they don't match my rating. So they're random rating.
So
it's good
the puzzle the list shows you is random, not.
Yeah.
Not,
So for example, here they should give you something around your rating, but I would bet on this to be less than that because this is an easy puzzle, I think.
easy or is a
Easy.
puzzle?
So I would bet on 1600. Unless I'm missing something that I can very well be missing.
Yeah, I think no. Threatening both move and take.
So yeah, so what,
I mean,
what's the deal? What can black do against 94? That's the big question. If this is a puzzle, I mean, knight takes queen is check. So if black can do something, it has to be moving the queen.
Yeah.
If we take the queen with check, then any other threat he creates, like he threatens our queen.
Yeah.
We take queen with check, then we move our queen.
Yeah, you're right.
So
queen goes anywhere. Queen goes anywhere.
So where can the queen go to create something, I don't know, threatening? Oh, and I see the move. I see the only move for black. That makes the puzzle not so easy. A move that I missed. 94, queen e6.
Queen e6.
Yeah.
It's defended.
With the bishop.
Okay. Goes here
Mm-hmm.
and here. Threatening. Take it. And we have to move.
So if you take the bishop with the queen, he takes our knight. If you take with the knight, you hand the queen. So queen e6 defends the bishop.
Queen defend the bishop. Trade queens.
But it's still a forcing line, so you should keep going, keep calculating.
Trade queens then. Trade.
And then?
With the bishop. No? Or I miss something.
With everything, with anything.
Or the pawn.
Yeah. And then? What do you do?
I can't check because the pawn take the bishop.
Exactly. So queen e6 is not a good defense. We win the piece anyway.
Okay, this is a line then.
Well, we saw that queen e6 doesn't work, but maybe that black has some other ideas. What else can black try against 94? Unfortunately for black, bishop takes f3 is not an option, because black would love to be able to go queen e5.
And c3? No, the bishop, the knight protect the pawn. This pawn is protected by the knight here.
Queen e7 maybe? And then
Queen e7.
Forcing us to take with the knight. Queen g6 too. Okay, so any move that attacks our knight on e4 forces us to take with the knight on d6, then he's gonna go, I don't know, I mean rook d8 is terrible. 66. And
because
bishop f3.
because knight, I mean if you... no.
What?
I was thinking you're saying rook here. But with knight,
no, that hangs the knight on c6.
That's knight.
And it would only be good if he was attacking d2 a little bit more. Okay, that might be the best line black has. Queen g6.
Queen g6.
No, it's
not. No, because with queen g6.
black doesn't have any trick in the end of the line.
No, I think the goes here and...
Yeah, we're winning the piece for sure. I'm just saying that best attempt for black might be either queen e7 or queen g6, because that forces us to take on d6 with the knight, not with the queen. And then black might be able to do something against it. I just don't see anything. Rook d8, maybe we take on c6, he takes on d6 with the rook.
Or move the knight.
And has some attack.
Move the knight here, no?
Lose the knight also on b4? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, but after that, can try to go here, no?
No attack at all. No, I'm guessing black is going to play either queen e7 or queen g6.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, no solution. Okay. No solution for black.
We are going to do.
Okay, he goes for this line. I don't know why black would trade queens, honestly.
Trade, no? I think.
Of course, that's the only way to win the piece. Good.
Okay. Good game. Another puzzle is told when you cover every square with an arrow. Yeah.
No, but that's not the puzzle is tough. That is Kuartillo is doing the arrows, because Kuartillo
I am a great
arrow maker.
Yeah, like the TV series. And I have and I make a lot of push-up, like the main character. The main character is doing everyday push-up.
Queen g6 takes. There's nothing here. But I would do this. If I was black, I would lose the piece in this fashion, because at least we keep the queens and game is complex. I don't know. Trading queens seems very stupid to me. Are we done?
Yeah, I think the time is out.
Have 10 minutes.
Yeah.
In 10 minutes I have a class, so
yeah, you need to.
I don't need to prepare anything.
No.
I mean, if we have time for one more, we can do one more if you want.
Well, we can try it. The problem is if I spend or we spend a lot of time.
No, we're not gonna spend a lot of time. See?
Maybe it's the.
I mean,
maybe it's the
free piece. Why not taking it?
Maybe it's the move. Try it.
Maybe rook takes knight is required first.
Take the pawn and take the...
Maybe. So what's the material count here?
We have 1 point up, no? Or 2. I mean 3-6 pawn, 3-6, 2 bishop, bishop up knight. Bishop and knight have the same value, no?
Yeah.
Then we are equal.
Totally equal, yeah. So if we take here, which is the obvious move.
Yeah, we win.
That's a piece for us. He's gonna take with the knight, threatening mate here. Are we in trouble or not? If we're not in trouble, that should be winning. If we're in trouble, that should not be winning.
We can protect us with bishop in e3, no?
With what?
Move bishop e3.
Bishop e3, queen takes h7, checkmate.
Or
A little bit risky.
okay, take.
Okay, I will say more. He's threatening checkmate. He's threatening knight f7 check, winning our queen. Can you move the queen and defend the checkmate?
Yes. D2. No?
At least these 2 squares.
I think in d2. In d7. Sorry.
Ah, also this, yeah.
I think in d7.
Now we need to be sure that we survive. After pawn takes pawn, for example. It's tricky. Because we have...
And if we take first and take...
That definitely creates no problem at all for black.
But we won
Because...
or not.
Okay, let's see. If we're winning in that line, then it's probably the solution too. So rook takes knight. What can white do?
The pawn takes rook.
Or this check to lose the piece in another fashion.
If he check, we
And then
lost.
after this he has to take with the queen. And then we can take on f5 anyway. Or takes, take, queen has to move, and then we take this. This is a pawn up. So he would probably sacrifice here.
Take with the bishop, no? Back?
Or with the queen, no, with the bishop, yeah.
With the bishop. Queen again, no?
Queen takes a rook.
With bishop take the pawn, threatening the queen.
Bishop takes pawn, maybe. Also defending the rook, important. And what was that? We took knight, bishop, and pawn. He took a pawn.
Only.
And a rook, of course. So it's 2 pieces for a rook. It's good, but maybe not enough for winning. I like that position. If it was me in my game, I would do that instantly. Rook takes knight.
Okay, good.
Because he has no counterplay.
Okay.
The problem is it might not be winning, so it might not be the solution to the puzzle. I think it's an advantage for black, but maybe not winning. So the good way to go would be to try and solve this and see if it's winning or not. Because if it's winning, it's more winning than the other line.
But if we take first the bishop with the pawn, take with knight the bishop.
Here, threatens mate, we need to defend queen and mate, so probably queen d7. And then pawn takes pawn, putting more pressure on h7. Then knight takes h7 is a strong threat, very hard to stop. The rook can infiltrate to f7. Rook f7 is a big time threat there that we can probably not stop.
With the queen.
No. The knight is on g5. Rook f7 would be checkmating us. So we probably need to take on e4. Because this seems very losing.
Okay, e4. Go.
Yeah, and he went for this line. 17. Wow.
Wow, a lot of points.
So he has to take it with this. And we need to defend the rook, so this makes sense. So we have 2 bishops for a rook. 2 bishops and a pawn. No, 2 bishops for a rook. Which It's an advantage. It's enough for winning, probably, according to the puzzle it is.
Yeah.
But not the easiest to assess, usually. Now, in practical play, I mean, this, from an engine point of view, it might be winning or not. From a human point of view, this is totally winning for black.
For black.
Yeah, 2 humans playing this position, black wins. It's much easier to play with the bishop pair than with 1 rook. But here the easiest way to see that that was the solution was to see the losing this was. This is a threat, this is a threat, so we need to move the queen. One of these 3 squares really doesn't make a difference, so I would put it here. Now this is a threat. G-Ring is following, thank you. But rook f7 is such a winning threat. We're completely losing here.
Yeah.
No way to
escape.
No way to escape. For example, this.
Oh, check
This wins.
Check directly with the rook.
No, this doesn't win, maybe. Okay, maybe it wins also, yeah. This is too scary. No, but I think this is winning. Because queen takes h7 is mate. So we need to do this. Yeah. Unless we can try to escape, but we cannot.
Hesan hero is not following. Win.
Thanks for the follow, but
we stopped
Time
the
to go.
streaming today.
time to go. Checkmate with advantage, exactly. Okay,
Yeah.
we didn't do hand and brain today.
No,
Wow.
I talked this today. Sorry.
You're taking seriously chess now that you're gonna.
I need to to have some ideas to play normal. No, like a player to only play normal. I
Good.
think so. I think so.
Okay.
See the threats. That's important.
Okay. I have a class in 2 minutes, so
Yeah.
so really have to go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching us, guys.
Thank you guys. See you later.
Bye.
Thanks, Joanna, OJ, Alba, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.